PFL shocks the world. UFC 1 and boxing highlights you missed this week. This week in combat sports, chaos erupted in Orlando as a virtual unknown stunned a former Bellator title challenger. A Scottish twister submission shocked fans around the world. Lerone Murphy silenced critics in Las Vegas. And in the boxing ring, Tim Tszyu rose from the ashes with a savage statement win. From Muay Thai madness to UFC chess matches and rare finishes you've never seen before. This is your ultimate fight recap. Let's get into it. The PFL World Tournament's second round delivered nothing short of a shockwave across the MMA world. Marcelo Alves versus Leandro Higo. A name you probably didn't have on your radar. Marcelo Alves just pulled off one of the biggest upsets of the year. He dominated Leandro Higo, a seasoned Bellator veteran, over 3 rounds with relentless pace and crisp counters. Unanimous decision. Crowd stunned. Alves didn't just win, he made a statement. PFL's bantamweight bracket just got flipped upside down. Ekaterina Shakalova versus Juliana Velasquez. Another Bellator alum, another upset. Ekaterina Shakalova wasted no time, sinking in a rear naked choke in round 1 against the former Bellator champ. This wasn't luck, it was execution. Clean, clinical, cold. Liz Carmouche returned to form with a brutal TKO against Ilara Joanne. The former champ came out with fire and left no doubt that she's not done yet. Jake Hadley gave us a rare treat, a Scottish twister submission against Matheus Matos. That's right. Not a Darcy, not an armbar, a Scottish twister. You don't see this even once a year. Crowd went wild. Fans lost their minds. This one's going straight into the 2025 highlight reel. Meanwhile, in the bright lights of Las Vegas, main event, Lerone Murphy versus Josh Emmett. Murphy extended his undefeated record to 16-0-1, but not without controversy. Critics called him too safe. But this wasn't survival. It was strategy. Murphy outclassed the hard-hitting Emmett over 5 rounds with superior footwork and sharp striking. Unanimous decision. Not flashy, but absolutely flawless. Rhys McKee finally broke through in the UFC. His relentless pressure melted Daniel Frunza, forcing a doctor's stoppage in round 1. And just like that, his first UFC win, a $50,000 bonus, and a future full of momentum. Tim Tszyu's comeback back in Australia, the prodigal son returned. Tim Tszyu, coming off back-to-back losses, entered the Newcastle ring with pressure at an all-time high. And he didn't hesitate, unleashing a 4th-round storm against Joey Spencer. Spencer's corner threw in the towel. Tim is back. And the super welterweight division better take notice. Richard Torres Jr. showed he's not just a power puncher. For the first time in his pro career, he went the full 10 rounds, dominating Guido Vianello in Vegas. Unanimous decision, clean sweep. Torres is evolving. And that's scary. Hrgović versus Joe Joyce technical war. In Manchester, Filip Hrgović edged out Joe Joyce in a razor-close decision. Scores: 97-93, 96-95, and 98-92. Not a barn burner, but a pure boxing chess match. Hrgovic's jab and timing made the difference. One championship delivered straight violence in Bangkok. Main event: Chart Payak Saksatoon versus Compilation Fairtex. In a rematch filled with tension, Chart Payak left no doubts. Round 2, just 51 seconds in, KO via punches. That's 2-0 in the rivalry, and this time, no judges needed. Petnin Mungkorn, Namkayang, Iceland. Yes, that's his name. KO'd Kochasit with a brutal round 3 flurry. Bonus incoming. Stella Hemmetsberger leveled Vanessa Romanowski with a nasty body kick. KO at 1:44 of round 1. One of the cleanest finishes of the night. Hiroki Naruo and Tsukasa Mizoguchi also delivered first-round KOs, while Ramazan Suleimanov edged out a tough split decision. Bonus checks, $10,000 each. were handed out to Chartpayak Saksatun, Petsuan Luangrodyok, Petnin Munkorn, Stella Hemmetsberger, Hiroki Naruo. These fighters didn't just win, they entertained. And one championship is rewarding that. Every week, combat sports reminds us why we love this game. Upsets, submissions we've never seen, comebacks, heartbreak, precision, chaos, and through it all, fighters putting it all on the line for glory. Which finish was your favorite? Drop it in the comments. Like if you felt the adrenaline. Subscribe to stay in the fight, because next week, it only gets crazier.